was younger, I made a show quite consistently called The Lazy Women Show. And the whole idea was that I would lay in a bed and I would talk about things during the day, and I could only use the things that I could reach that were around the bed, because clearly it's the Lazy Women Show, and the whole idea is not to get out of the bed because you're a lazy woman. So you want to just stay here in the bed. And if I ever had to go anywhere on my show, then somebody would have to literally pick up the bed, pick up the four corners of the bed, and take me there in the bed, because I was a lazy woman, and if I needed to do a show on location, then somebody would have to take me in the bed. And I always pictured it, these really sexy men, just beefed out men with the V-cut, I love a good V-cut, wearing a Speedo, the four of them would pick me up and take me to the location that I needed to go, so I could film the Lazy Women Show on location. So today's episode of the Lazy Women Show, we're going to discuss the things that baffled me today. 1. Justin Bieber's hair. A tiny lock of his hair sold for $40,000. Over 40 grand. How does one spend 40 grand on a lock of hair when, do you even have any proof that it's off his head? Seriously, I can't think of one thing that I would spend $40,000 on, let alone a lock of hair that he could have taken out of his butt crack. He could have shaved it off his dog. He could have cut it from his cat's tail and sprinkled it in the box and said, you know what, this is my hair. Does it do magic tricks? Is the hair like a fairy powder dust that makes you magical? No, it's just a stupid lock of hair. I'm trying to think of one thing that I would spend 40 grand on like that. I don't know, a dress worn by Cameron Diaz in a movie. No, not at all. Michael Jackson's sparkly glove. No. What else? What's more profound? Lady Gaga's left nipple. That would be kind of cool to say that you had Lady Gaga's left nipple. But again, can you prove it's Gaga's nipple? I don't know. And if you put it in a tiny box, does it even look like a nipple? And then you just wasted 40 grand on that. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand the concept behind spending 40 grand on one thing like that. The other thing that baffled me, I was checking out Christina Aguilera's, her mugshot today, because she got arrested for public intoxication. Her mugshot, clearly, obviously just her head. How does one's just head get so fat? Because I get that sometimes you put on a little bit of weight. It happens to the best of us, and you put on, and then the weight goes to your face. I've got puffy cheeks in general. I got a little bit fatter face to begin with. I can squeeze it like this. I understand. My head probably looks fat now. I'm not dogging it. I get that sometimes we get fat heads. But with Christina, she never had a fat head until, I don't know, like a month ago. And then all of a sudden, just her head, just large. The rest of the body, totally normal. And just a fat head, it's like it changed shape. It literally changed shape. I'm baffled. The other thing, I went in to return my pink wig from the Gaga concert today. Went back to the costume room to give them my pink wig. And there was a girl there that had also gone to the Gaga concert, and she's telling the lady behind the counter that the concert wasn't that great, that Gaga didn't perform very well, and she didn't perform long enough. Are you effing kidding me? Because that was the most unbelievable concert I've ever been to. I was literally moved to tears. So I'm baffled that you could be so ignorant that you would even say that you would dog the concert. Who are you? Where were you? Were you even at the concert? B, the other thing that I'm baffled by is how filled with rage I got. I about threw bows at this girl. Literally wanted to throw bows at her face, because I was so offended by that statement. It was as if she had kicked my dog. And I had to argue back with her. I had to put sassy pants on and tell her that she was clearly mistaken, and that she had no right going around and saying that. Now, was that entirely necessary? No. Should I have been so offended by her just stating her opinion by the concert? No. But that's what baffled me. Now I know how passionate I am about Lady Gaga. It's as if she's my sister, or as if I am Lady Gaga. I was that offended. So those are the things that really baffled me today here on the Lazy Women Show. Here's my set, so you can see the set clearly. I am in bed filming episode 1, The Lazy Women Show. Have a good night.